little fly flying around in here. Happy day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Walking the Path. I'm so grateful to be here. I really am. I'm really grateful to be here. I'm really grateful to be alive today. It is a beautiful day in Guanacaste. It has been raining so much for so long, which I love, being a desert rat, being from Arizona. I love the rain, but it's been raining since April, which has been amazing. And it lasted well into November, and these last 2 days have been summer down here. Sunny, bright, blue skies, offshore breeze, warm in the day, cool at night. Ooh, it's good. It's so good. Let me just open up the chat here. Hey, everybody. Hey, Debbie. Aloha, beautiful. Good to see you too. Welcome, everyone. So I'm so excited to share with you the secret to solving any problem. Yes, I have the answer. The secret to solving any problem. Stay tuned. But wait, there's more. It's true, though. I have something to share with you. But before I share it with you, I want to share with you about rythmia. It is amazing. It is a truly amazing place to see week after week the transformation that takes place. To see week after week people coming in on Saturday and Sunday like, what did I do? I don't think I made the choice. And then Monday, even a little bit more scared. Some people are excited, some people are scared. And then the people are in ceremonies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the ups, the downs, all of it. It's each group is unique, but there's certain patterns every week, right? There's every week. Hey, Diego, good to see you. And these patterns, you see people wanting to leave because they're pushing up against something. That's what I talk to people about when they're like, I don't think, last night was tough. I can't do it. And you're like, I know that you're going to be so in love with life and with yourself and with everything by Friday, but you got to push through this. And the very thing that's stopping people in the retreat is the thing that's stopping people in life, right? The retreat, rythmia, is a parallel experience to your life, right? The things that are triggering you in life are going to come up and trigger you in the retreat. So when you feel that, like we've all felt it before in our lives, when my back is against the wall, I can't take it anymore. There's no way, I'm giving up, right? We've been in those moments. I just want to give up, but we didn't. And what happened? We were on the verge of a huge transformation. And on the other side of that transformation, we're a different person. And if I would have known before what I would have had to go through, I wouldn't have wanted to do it, right? But I did it. You did it. We did it. All of us have had this experience in life, and we're different on the other side. So we know from experience. Each of us has had this experience. I know it because it's one of the most human experiences of wanting to give up, feeling like you can't go on, but you had to. There was no way out, right? You had to go forward. You were in the middle of a situation. Something happened and you couldn't change it. You had to accept what was going on and you made it through. And that was a huge transformation, even though there was resistance. That's what's happening sometimes at rythmia. And I love it. It means they're on the verge of a huge shift in their lives. And this is what happens every week. So tonight's Thursday. People are ready to go in. It's the last ceremony. They've done 3 ceremonies. Last night was the divine feminine ceremony when we merge and harmonize the masculine and feminine energies within us. Live music, amazing. And then tonight is an amazing Colombian tradition ceremony that we do every Thursday with Yahe. And by tomorrow, man, people are like, love everything. I'm just in love. I'm in love with life. I love you. I love me. I love the trees. I love the birds. I love the bees. I love that ant right there. Oh my God. I love couches. I love lights. I'm so grateful for this computer, this telephone, and the technology. Oh my God. This is this sense of gratitude and peace that come when you come back to a state of wholeness, when you come back to being centered within yourself, not being so distracted about what other people think and trying to make sure that I do the right thing in order to fit in. Many things have I done in my life to fit in, to feel like I belong. all those weird contortions that didn't feel right, but I did them anyway because I wanted to belong. I wanted to feel enough. I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel loved. And we've all done it, right? We've all done it. This is the unlearning that happens at Rythmia. What an amazing week. So you might want to, if you have any questions, call the number that's on the screen on the restream for Instagram Live people. You don't have the number, but the rest of the folks do. Call, find out. Okay, now how to solve any problem. How to solve any problem. Hey, everybody. So good to see you in the Instagram world. So good to see you in the YouTube world, in the Facebook world, on Rythmia's Facebook page, on my Facebook page, and my YouTube, Rythmia's YouTube, Instagram. We're just trying to get the word out. And the word of the day is, how do we solve any problem? You know, Einstein says, you've heard the quote before, it's a famous quotation, that we can't solve the problem at the level of the problem. In essence, you can't use the same thinking that got you into the problem to get you out of the problem, right? So how do we think outside of the box? How do we shift our thinking around something that's perceived as a problem, right? And whether it's a health, financial, abundance and prosperity, relationship, business, whatever the issue is, how do we stop using the same thinking that got us there? Well, this comes from a wonderful little pamphlet by Emmett Fox called, and the first thing to do is to stop thinking about the problem. First thing, stop thinking about the problem, right? What do we do, man? I ruminate on stuff when I'm when there's a problem or something to figure out or I'm resistant to, or I ruminate. I can't stop thinking about it. Do you guys do that? Can't stop thinking about it. And I just sort of work myself up into, work myself into a downward spiral. The first thing is stop thinking about the problem. Number one. Number two, what do we start thinking about? We start thinking of solutions. We start thinking about answers. Okay, but I don't know the solution. I don't know the answer. That's okay. We just start thinking about answers. Like, I know there's a solution. I can't see it now, but I know it's here. That sounds a little woo-woo. No, not at all. Think about a rock climber. Think about a rock climber. I'm not a rock climber. If people that climb rocks look at a cliff face on a mountain, they can see a way. I can't see a way. I'll be like, no fucking way. I'm not climbing that shit, right? But someone who is trained can see it. So it's there. Just because I can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So the same way, there's a problem. I can't get up that mountain. I don't want to get up that mountain. I'll go around the backside. I'm not climbing up that cliff face. But if that were the case, I only had one way up, right? I know there's a solution there. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is going around the backside. But there's a way to get up that mountain. There's a way to get up that hill. And I might not be able to see it right now, but I have to think about the fact and believe that there is a solution. That there is a solution. This is the first step. You got to believe it's possible to solve this issue. You got to believe that there's a resolution. You got to believe with all your heart and all your soul that it's not always going to be this way. That's the other thing that we do. Get ourselves stuck in this downward spiral because I think I'm never going to get out of this. It's always going to be this way. I mean, I don't think that, but that's the assumption. If I examine my thinking, there's an assumption there that says, I don't see this ending. You know, we get this myopathy, kind of, it's called tunnel vision, right? So we stop thinking about the problem. We start thinking about solutions. I know there's a solution out there. This is a prayer, right? Words have power. So I say a prayer. What's my prayer? Prayer doesn't have to be, oh God, you are so very big and I'm so terribly small. No, we're not praying to anything outside of ourselves. We're not praying to some, person in the sky. We are praying from an awareness that we're already one with it. We're praying from an awareness that there's a solution, that there's an answer. I can't see it. Doesn't mean that it's not there. Just because I can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So the prayer is, let me see it. Simple. First of all, be grateful. We got to get into gratitude. I'm so grateful that the Walking the Path Facebook and Instagram Live, so I know how to do this. I'm so grateful. Or I'm so grateful to be alive today. I'm so grateful for the sun shining today. I'm so grateful for the food that I ate today. I'm so grateful. Get into that gratitude. Think of something you're grateful for. Then think about the solution. I know there's a solution here. Let me see it. That's the prayer. Then what do you do next? You start thinking about bliss. You start thinking about joy. You start thinking about harmony. You start thinking about order, about the way things always work out for you. But you might be like, they don't always work out for me. I'm going to say, yes, they do, because if they didn't, you wouldn't be here right now. At some level, stuff's working out for you. Stuff's working out for me. Always does. We always get through it. We always do. So I start thinking about how things always work out for me. That's one of my favorite affirmations. Everything always works out for me. My other go-to affirmation is everything is unfolding in divine perfection. Everything is unfolding in divine perfection. This is something that people make fun of me for. You know, I had a group of people with me on a trip to Peru, and we were coming into Cusco, and we were in a big bus, and the bus driver said, "Hey, I just got a notice that we can't bring this bus into the city center today. The bus is too big." And I was like, "But all week we've been going to the city center in this bus." He's like, "Yeah, it's today. We can't do it. It's really busy." So we'd been on this bus for like 2.5, 3 hours at this point, and we were up early, a 3-hour bus ride to get to the place. We went to Rainbow Mountain. We hiked to the 17,000-foot peak, and now we're coming back. And everybody just wants to get home, right? And the bus driver goes, "We can't get into the city with this bus, but we could go all the way around the entrance, and I can get you close to the hotel, but it'll take a half hour to get there." And everybody was like, "Oh man, another half hour on the bus. No." Oh, everybody's upset. Everybody just wants to get off the bus. People have to go to the bathroom. And I go, "Everything's unfolding in divine perfection." And people are like, "Fuck you." Like, "Forget it, blah, boo." They're laughing. I'm like, no. Everything's unfolding in divine perfection. I can't see it. How is this divine perfection? I don't know, but let me see it. That's my prayer. So what happened was that we take the half-hour ride around the city, but it only took 15 minutes because traffic wasn't as heavy as the bus driver thought. So there we go, 15 minutes instead of 30. And then we come into the city, into the old town, and we get stuck in the coolest parade I've ever seen. The reason why we couldn't get into the city was because it was the festival of Cristo Moreno, Black Christ. It was the day of Black Jesus, baby. It was Black Jesus Day, and where we were, we would have missed it if we went the other way. If we didn't have that detour, we saw 2 amazing parades, statues of Jesus with dreadlocks. It was cool. People, marching bands, and Inca dancers with feathers, and other Inca dancers with these cool masks on. We would have missed it all if we hadn't have taken that detour, right? Everything is unfolding in divine perfection, even when we can't see it, right? So this is how we start thinking about the problem. Stop thinking about the problem and start thinking about the solution. We start thinking about how everything's always worked out for us. We start thinking about that even if I can't see it, I know everything's unfolding in divine perfection. And now I'm attentive to see how that's unfolding. I'm attentive to it. And guess what? Where we put our attention is where our energy goes. Where our attention goes, our energy flows, right? So I'm putting my attention on being attentive to how everything is unfolding in divine perfection. I'm putting my attention on how everything always works out for me. I'm putting my attention on harmony. I'm putting my attention, happiness, bliss, joy. I mean, think about it. There's a problem that you got to solve. What do? What if you did something of joy? This is how eureka moments happen. When we step away from the thing and start thinking about something else, the solution pops into our mind. It's called a eureka moment. We know it. It's a scientific term, eureka moment. It is. It's a scientific term that says that people get instant resolution to the problem they've been working on in the strangest way. The moment they go, oh, I see it, eureka, right? Well, sometimes you got to take what looks like a detour to get to the place you need to go. And so if this problem with your health, this problem with your relationship, this problem with your finances, this problem with trying to get up a cliff, right? If those are capturing your attention and you're just thinking about the problem and you go, oh, I got to not think about the problem, I got to think about the solution, and you maybe do something that brings you joy, like I'm going to take a walk or have a bath or go play with my kids or go play with my dog. What if you did something like that? The solution might come to you in that moment. Something that brings you joy is a greater predictor. Something that brings you joy is a greater predictor of the resolution of the problem than sitting there pulling your hair out. Because what happens if you sit there and pull your hair out? You look like me. Okay. So there you go. There's the answer to solving any problem. Stop thinking about the problem and go do something that makes you happy. Stop thinking about the problem and start thinking about how everything always works out for you. Stop thinking about the problem, about the solution. Start thinking about how everything's unfolding in divine perfection, even though I can't see it. Think about that in your life. Anchor the moments of high resolve in your life where something happened like this. Anchor the moment in your life where you thought it was bad and it ended up good. Do you have a story like that? I know you have a story. You thought it was bad and it ended up good. And you wouldn't have gotten to the good unless you had that thing that looked like it was something bad happening. How many times has that happened to you? Think about those things. Recall them, remember them, so that when the next thing happens, you go, oh yeah, you know what? I've been here before. I know how this works. I stop thinking about the problem and I start thinking about solutions. I trust and believe with all my heart and all my soul that there's an answer, even though I can't see it. The solution is there. This is thinking about the solution. This is thinking about the answer and the resolution. And then do something that brings you joy. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that releases stress. Do something that distracts you from rumination and opens up your mind, right? Creating a place of receptivity within you, because there is a unified field of all solutions and all answers. There is a place. There's a place, y'all. What's that song? I'll take you there. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there, right? There's a place where every answer, every question has an answer. There's a place where every problem has a solution. It's called the realm of God. It's called the unified mind. It's called the unified universal mind. It's called the presence. There is a vibrational frequency of answers and solutions. We just have to connect with it. That's it. How do we connect with it? By stop thinking about the density of the problem. Ain't nobody worried. That's it, Debbie Fernandez. Ain't nobody worried. They ain't thinking about no problems. I'll take you there. I met her. I met that lady. Oh man, I can't remember her name. She was so cool. I got backstage passes to the Hollywood Bowl one year for my birthday, and she was there with a group of people singing, and I got to go backstage and meet her. She was super cool. What is her name? Oh man. Yeah, Debbie. What is the singer's name? I can't remember. They were a family. Something singers. Anyway. All right. I think this is our Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live for the day. We got it. Ain't no problems. Mavis Staples. Thank you, Joy. Woohoo. Mavis, the Staples singers. Mavis Staples, so nice. We hung out backstage and she went on at the Hollywood Bowl. It was cool. That was a good year. I saw Yo-Yo Ma live. Thank you, Staples singers. I saw Yo-Yo Ma live that year. At the Hollywood Bowl, Yo-Yo Ma solo cello, and then there was a Gershwin concert, and then the Staples Center, there's something else. I went to like 4 concerts in like a couple weeks at the Bowl, and I was in like box seats. It was cool. It was a good year. And this is a good year. Anyway, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I love your energy. Thank you. I'm so thankful and so grateful to have this chance to hang out with y'all. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping in. Sending you much love, sending you much joy, sending you much peace. And I'm knowing that no matter what's going on, no matter what, everything is unfolding in divine perfection right here and right now. And so it is. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Wow, it's like I'm trying to hang up the phone. Bye. No, you say bye. Oh, I'll say bye. Okay, I'm going to say bye. We're going to end now.